Welcome to Talking Crue, the unofficial Motley Crue podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Humphrey, where I talk all things in the world of Motley Crue. This is episode 87 this week, 6 a.m., The Herion Diaries, Part 2, the album review. But first, this week in Motley news, a little bit of it. John Corabi and the Dead Daisies posted a reminder for the upcoming European tour, which starts June the 14th, so check out thedeaddaisies.com for those tour dates. Also, John Corabi did an interview on Loudwire where he talks about the new Dead Daisies album, Looking for Trouble, plus he talks about telling jokes with Ozzy and Gene Simmons. I'll post that in the comments section down below and on the Talking Crue Facebook page. Happy 23rd anniversary to the Tommy Lee album Never a Dull Moment, released May the 21st, 2002. I did do an episode on that album on episode 71, so definitely go back and check that out during the Tommy Lee series. Nicky posted on X or Twitter, whichever one you want to call it, that he came across some handwritten lyrics for the song Don't Go Away Mad, Just Go Away. And he says he wants to put all these handwritten lyrics into a coffee table book. I wrote back, hell yeah, let's do this, because I would love to see this. So yeah, if you're watching, Nicky, do it, please. And that's it in Motley news. Like I said, not a whole lot of it, but some. This is episode 87, 6 a.m., The Herion Diaries Part 2, the album review. In fact, I'm wearing a 6 a.m. t-shirt right now. So in this week's episode, I'm just going to continue on what I'm calling the Nikki Sixx series. I started it on episode 83, 58 Stop for a New America. Episode 84 was Brides of Destruction. Here come the Brides album review. Episode 85 was Brides of Destruction live in Clifton Park, New York, 2004 review. And last week was episode 86, Nikki Sixx, The Herion Diaries Part 1, the book review. And that leads us into this week. So let's go some info and facts. There's the album of The Herion Diaries, 6 a.m.'s Herion Diaries. The band is, of course, Nikki Sixx on bass and backing vocals, James Michael on lead vocals, and he also plays drums on this album. James is more of a songwriter. He is in Motley Crue's new tattoo. I kind of mentioned that in last week's book review. I talk about the new tattoo album on episode 24. Plus, he's wrote songs with Saliva, Sammy Hagar, Brides of Destruction, and he is also known as a producer. He also wrote songs on this album, a Motley Crue album, Saints of Los Angeles, which I talk about on episode 33. He also produced for Meatloaf, Lilix, that's Lillix, the X's, plus a tons more. Then you got DJ Ashba on guitar. He's from a band called, this is how I got introduced to DJ, was this band right here, Beautiful Creatures. That debut album is absolutely freaking fantastic. It starred DJ, and the lead singer was Joe Lestat from the band Bang Tango. That freaking album rocks. And then later, in 2004, he was the guitar player for Guns N' Roses. The album was produced by 6 a.m., all three members. It was released August the 21st, 2007, through 11-7 Records, which is a label co-founded by Motley Crue manager Alan Kovac, with other bands like Asking Alexandria, which is a great band, Classless Act, which is a great band, Finger 11, plus more. It is recorded in Los Angeles, California. What studio was this recorded in? I can't really find an answer to this. If you know, write me a comment down below. Let's see, they released four singles, all got music videos. Life is Beautiful, Pray for Me, Tomorrow, Accidents Can Happen. It peaked on the hot mainstream rock at number 2, the Billboard Independent charts at number 7. It has sold 344,000 copies in the United States. That's the current, what I can find right now. Who knows how much this album has sold since then. It's a concept album. Like I said, it's the soundtrack to the book, The Herion Diaries. Now, before we go track by track, I kind of want to give a little personal story on this. I actually came across this album by mistake, or an accident, I should say. I was at Walmart and I was kind of going through all the CDs, and all I could see was this top. It didn't have like the little plastic name on it, sticker looking thing. So I kind of picked it up and was like, well, who's this? And then I see Nikki on the cover, and then Sixx a.m. And I was like, well, what is this? The Herion Diaries. I was reading the book at that time, and I quickly snatched it and listened to this album while I was finishing reading the book. And this freaking album is awesome. So there's my little personal story. So let's go track by track on Sixx a.m.'s The Herion Diaries. Track number 1 is called Christmas in Hell, or Xmas in Hell, whichever way you want to say it. It starts off with a little bit of Christmas music sounding as Nicky reads a passage from his journal or diary, whichever one. Sounds really creepy, very heartfelt. It's so good. It's a great way to introduce you and welcome you into the album, so you kind of get a little glimpse of what you're in for. Then we go to track number 2, and that's Van Nuys. Begins with a piano as James sings. Fantastic lyrics, catchy chorus. The song starts slow, then it slowly builds up, kind of like a roller coaster, and then right back down. At the end, it kind of takes you right back to the beginning of the piano playing, showing off James's vocals on this is amazing. Love this song. Song number 3 is Life is Beautiful. Starts off with some acoustic guitar playing by DJ. Then it just blasts off right in your face. Great guitar groove. James singing is outstanding on this. The lyrics and chorus are absolutely freaking amazing. Fantastic guitar solo by DJ. Love, love, love this song. It's so freaking good. Life is Beautiful. There's some great lyrics on that song. It took a funeral to make me feel alive. That gives me goosebumps every time I hear that part. Song number 4 is Pray for Me. It just kicks right in. Fantastic groove. James is singing and the band sounds great on this one. Fantastic lyrics, catchy chorus, an amazing guitar solo by DJ. Fantastic song. It's so freaking good. Song number 5 is Tomorrow. Begins with a drum fill and then just kicks right in as James sings. Amazing lyrics, catchy chorus. It's a balladish kind of a song. Kind of picks up, it's kind of slow in the beginning and then picks up on the chorus, then right back down. I absolutely love this song, Tomorrow. Song number 6 is Accidents Can Happen. It starts with James singing an acoustic guitar. This is a ballad as well. The lyrics are so freaking amazing. I love it. Catchy chorus. Fantastic guitar solo. This song is so freaking good. I love it. It's basically saying, you're trying to be straight and cleaned, and then you fall off the wagon sometimes. In fact, that's part of the lyric. But it's only one day. You just pick yourself back up and start all over. Song number 7, or track 7, is called Intermission. This one's some music softly playing. Sounds kind of very circusy kind of feel, kind of carnival scenes kind of thing going on as Nicky reads from his diary. Then the music picks up. Absolutely freaking amazing. Song number 8 is Dead Man's Ballet. Starts off with this wah-wah kind of keyboard playing. Then James starts to sing. Then it just builds up. Lyrics are amazing, very personal. The music is so freaking good. Amazing song. Every time I hear this song, I'm speechless by the end of it. It's that freaking good. Song number 9 is Heart Failure. Begins with some piano playing and Nikki talking. Then, as it just kicks right in, then James starts to sing. Lyrics are fantastic. Great chorus on this one. The guitar groove is fantastic. Then Nikki talks in the middle of the song. Then there's this amazing guitar solo by DJ. Love this song. It's so good. Song number 10 is Girl with Golden Eyes. Starts off with piano and acoustic playing. As James sings, lyrics are fantastic, and the chorus. Nikki talks, reading from his diary, and he talks about detoxing. Fantastic song. Love it. Song number 11 is Courtesy Call. Starts off with a phone off the hook. Hear that beep, 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 beep sound. Someone knocking on the door saying housekeeping. As the guitar notes play and James sings, which sounds amazing, this song kicks right in. Fantastic lyrics, catchy chorus. The middle of the song, you hear more knocking, and someone comes in and says, Jesus Christ. And then the song kicks back in. So to me, in this song, this is kind of the where Nikki ODs on Christmas. Yeah, it's a great song. It's yeah. When you know the story and read the book, you'll understand more about this song. It's really great. Song number 12 is Permission. This one starts with some creepy music as James sings, really slow melodic sound. Then the song slowly picks up. Great chorus, great lyrics. Then it slows right back down. It has this the roller coaster effect going on. Amazing song. I love it. Then we get to track number 13, and that is Life After Death. Begins with some bass playing by Nikki and some drums. Then it kind of picks up, kind of the carnival sound again as Nikki talks. Amazing guitar playing. Nikki talks a little bit more as the music picks up. This is a fantastic way to end this album. Again, I love this album, as you can tell. 6 a.m. So right now I'm going to rate this 1 out of 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. I'm giving this album a 10. Least favorite song, 0, none. Favorite song or songs, all of them. I love it. I love it from beginning to end. I love this album. Now, I'm going to go a little bit extra on you. I'm going to talk briefly about the 10th anniversary edition to the Herion Diaries. This album came out on October the 24th, 2017. It's got all the songs from the original album, but there's 3, and remastered I should say, there's 3 reimagined songs. Plus there's a DVD as well. So let's talk about the reimagined songs real fast. I'm not going to go great detail, but kind of give you a little hint. And if you haven't heard these reimagines, you need to do so today. Okay, so I'm going to say song number 1 of their reimagines is Life is Beautiful, 2017. This version is very slow. It's piano driven. Then the song picks up about halfway, new guitar solo. Then it comes right back down. It's very different than the original, but I will say this: I actually think it's kind of cool to hear something a little different, because yeah, you're used to the original, but if you kind of give it a really good listen, I actually think this is a very cool song. The reimagined version. Reimagined version, song number 2, Accidents Can Happen, 2017. Now this version, unlike the original, which is more of a ballad, This one has a more harder edge, more guitar driven, more up tempo. The guitar just shreds. DJ goes off on this song. I love this. So yeah, I love both versions of this. So if you like one or the other, let me know. Song or reimagined song number 3 is Girl with Golden Eyes, 2017. Again, this one's a little bit slower, so it's piano playing as James sings, great guitar solo, then it picks up. To me, it kind of makes this song stand out a little bit more than the original, but I love that version as well. So either way, either version for me is absolutely freaking fantastic. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the DVD that came with the 10th anniversary edition. So it has all 4 music videos from the 6 a.m. Herion Diaries, Life is Beautiful, Accidents Can Happen, Pray for Me, and Tomorrow. Then there's this interview with all 3 members of 6 a.m. And they talk about how it's been 10 years at that point of the Herion Diaries and how this album came about. They talk about the making of this album. They talk about how they came up with the name. DJ is the one that actually came with the name 6 a.m. Nicky didn't want his name anywhere associated as the name of the band, but DJ kind of persuaded him. They also talk about Nicky talks about the original idea of this album was the CD was actually going to be in the back of the book of the Herion Diaries, and then they found out it would cost a little bit more, and they didn't really get it in time, so they just decided to release it as a solo thing by itself. That's why I didn't even know about it, because I don't even think they even said anything about this album. They also talk about the reimagined 3 songs. Plus, throughout this interview, like I said, I'm just kind of giving you a brief little thing what they said. Plus, during this interview, there's old footage of them in the studio, on stage. I love it. Talking about Crue Fest, when they first did their very first tour. So, yeah, the DVD is freaking fantastic. The 10th anniversary. There's a little bit of the inside. So there's the CD. And there's the DVD. I love that picture of the band right there. So yeah, if you have it, don't have it, make sure you get it. So that leads me into homework this week. You rate this album. 1 out of 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. What's your favorite song or songs, and what's your least favorite song or songs? Which version do you have? Do you have the original, or do you have the 10th anniversary edition? Me, I had to have both. As soon as they announced this, I was like already rubbing my hands. Couldn't wait for it to be released. I could not wait any second longer. I had to grab it. Alright, so that's it for this week's episode. Next week, I'm going to continue on with the Nicky Sixx series with an episode that, like I said towards the end of last week's episode, I could have called this a trilogy, because what I'm about to talk about next week ties in with the book, and it ties in with this album. I'm talking about episode 88, Nicky Sixx, Live Through This TV show review. It kind of combines it all together. I love that show, but I'll talk more about that next week. If you know anybody that's a Motley Crue fan, likes to talk about Motley Crue, hear about Motley Crue, send them this way. Hit that share button, copy the link, and send it to them. Tell them go on Google, Firefox, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, and type in Talking Crue. All the episodes will pop up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button yourself. Give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, and it helps out the podcast a whole lot. And that's it. I want to thank all my new subscribers on YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. Welcome aboard. I want to thank everybody who's gave me thumbs up and done homework questions. I love that. And that's it. I will see you guys next Friday. And you just took a ride on the wild side.